All right, 40K enthusiasts, are you ready for 40K Monopoly? Now, is this even still real? Is this real? I keep on waiting for this to be some sort of falsehood or kind of some sort of joke that's going out on there or some sort of Photoshop thing. Apparently, you can play 40K Monopoly. And I'm trying to understand this because from what I see, they didn't even change the board. You're going to send my Inquisitor to jail? My Chaos Space Marines, which are busy conquering the galaxy and righting the wrongdoings of the false emperor of mankind, are going to take a pause and make some deals on some real estate and build some resorts? Like, it just makes absolute zero sense. I can't even see this as a gateway into 40K. Now, this is not doom and gloom, Games Workshop, end of the world type stuff, but as an enthusiast of 40K, and a sideline spectator, I see this as a huge shift, not a course correction, but that massive warship, that Gothic battlecruiser is plodding forward, and we've just changed course tremendously. What this tells me is that Games Workshop is going to start farming out their IP to make any cash grab that they can. Not that there's anything wrong with a cash grab. I mean, this is capitalism, right? I want them to make lots of money and put out lots of models. But there's a big difference in saying, this is our core IP, Warhammer 40K, Age of Sigmar, selling models, utilizing that, pushing that game, and then having lower tiered offerings, like some of the board games, Space Hulk and Relic and things like that, to bring you into the IP, and also remaining faithful to the IP, selling apps and video games to pull that in. That's multi-level marketing. That's absolutely very, very smart. And they're doing that really, really well. Although Snotling Fling was just a disaster on there. I couldn't play that more than like 2 minutes. It was just absolutely insane. But there's a number of great apps out there. Death Watch for 40K Kill Team, it's done really well. It pulls you into that. But I'm looking at Monopoly and saying, what more could this be? Now, certainly playing 40K with the group, we love 40K. We have big games. Every now and then, we want to explore other areas of the 40K universe outside of the tabletop, but we want that 40K experience. So you pull in Space Hulk. You pull in Relic on there. And that gets you pumped for your army, and you go and play. How is Monopoly going to pump me up? On the other side, I am a completionist when it comes to board gaming and collecting. Now, I can't be a completionist with 40K collecting every single unit and multiples for all of my armies and stuff. That's just insane out there. But I am interested in Select for Chaos and Eldar, special dice, maybe limited edition print books, because I can look at them on my gaming shelf and pull them out and kind of read them. I love the Black Library books. There is something said for that. But Monopoly? And where is it going to be distributed? Toys R Us, at least here in the States, is gone. I guess I'm going to walk into Walmart, or I'm going to walk into Kmart, and like my grandmother's going to be like, hey, look, there's Fritzy's 40K hammer thing. Let's buy Monopoly. I mean, I just don't understand. But the course correction that I see is going before a corporate board, GW corporate, going to some other corporate and saying, look, we've got this sci-fi space stuff. It's like that Star Wars thing with those robots and the Force, and it's like that Star Trek thing and other things. And look at all the money we make, and here's our shares, and here's our income reports and everything. So, hey, how about you print Monopoly? And let's do, 40K Sorry Edition and 40K whatever other games are out there. 40K Shoots and Ladders. And if you roll wrong, you get a bolt pistol, right? Like, that's where we're going to go. And my concern is not now, not 4 or 5 years, but if it dilutes the IP and it kind of makes certain changes in there, ultimately, is that going to affect the game? And I am seeing kind of taking a little bit of the grimdark and making it a little more less grimdark. Done selectively, that could be a good thing, bringing in a younger audience, absolutely. But too much, and then it just becomes a rainbows and unicorn playground.